alien species, the vegans. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've covered the Pleiadians, the Greys, the Arcturians, the Sirians. The Anunnaki. Today we're diving into one of the quieter, more ethereal groups in UFO, contactee, channeling, and starseed lore. The vegans. These beings are pretty rare compared to the others we've talked about. You don't see them in abduction stories, military leaks, crashed craft reports, or mass sightings. There's no big Billy Meyer-style case, no Travis Walton moment. Almost everything we know about vegans comes from channeled messages. Telepathic contactee testimonies, and especially in the last 15 to 20 years, the personal self-identification of tens of thousands of people who call themselves vegan starseeds. It's a very subtle, spiritual, and inner-focused presence rather than something physical or confrontational. The name vegans comes from the star Vega, Alpha Lyrae, in the constellation Lyra. Vega is one of the brightest stars you can see from the northern hemisphere, about 25 light-years away. And it's always been special in astronomy, mythology, and esoteric traditions. In modern ET lore, vegans are described as an ancient offshoot of the Lyran civilization, the original parent race that seeded much of the humanoid life in this galaxy. Some accounts place them in higher dimensional or parallel versions of the Vega system. Let's look at the primary sources and how this all started. The earliest detailed mentions of vegans as a distinct race come from Lysa Royal Holt in the late 1980s and early 1990s. In her books The Prism of Lyra, 1989, and Visitors from Within, 1992, she channeled information about Lyran civilizations and their descendants. Vegans were described as one of the first successful branches after the ancient Lyran conflicts, a peaceful, artistic, spiritually advanced group who migrated to Vega and developed a society based on harmony, creativity, and nonviolence. She described them as tall and slender, 6 to 7 feet or more, with fair to golden tan skin that has a luminous or translucent quality. Long, straight, fine light hair, blonde, platinum, silver white, or light golden. Large, almond-shaped, very expressive eyes, usually blue, green, violet, or aquamarine, that convey deep compassion, wisdom, and a gentle melancholy. Refined facial features, high cheekbones, delicate nose and mouth, elongated face. Androgynous or softly masculine feminine appearance. They wear flowing robes or garments in white, silver, pale blue, violet, or pastel tones. Seamless, light-infused, almost part of their energy field. Holt said vegans contributed artistic, harmonic, and empathic qualities to human DNA during ancient seeding projects. Qualities of beauty, music, emotional depth, and nonviolence. They help balance polarity on Earth and guide us toward higher consciousness without direct interference. Bashar, channeled by Daryl Anka since the early 1980s, also mentions vegans regularly as part of the Lyran family tree. He describes them as tall, slender, fair-skinned or golden-tan humanoids with long light hair and large eyes, very peaceful, with a strong artistic and harmonic vibration. Bashar says they specialize in harmony, music, creativity, and emotional balance, qualities they seeded into humanity long ago. They're non-interfering observers who assist through inspiration and vibration rather than physical contact. Thousands of people now share almost identical self-reports. People identify as vegan starseeds say Bashar's sessions were their first or strongest resonance with that energy. Fast forward to the 2000s and especially the 2010s now, and vegans explode in the digital starseed community. With YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, Discord, and Facebook groups, tens of thousands of people now share almost identical self-reports. People identify as vegan starseeds and list recurring traits: deep empathy and sensitivity, feeling others' emotions intensely, sometimes to the point of overwhelm, strong aversion to violence, conflict, cruelty. Many are vegetarian/vegan from childhood, or feel physically ill around aggression. Musical and artistic talent, natural ability with music, sound healing, singing, toning, instruments, painting, poetry. love of animals, nature, and earth. Profound connection to dolphins, whales, birds, forests, oceans. Feeling like an old soul or not from here? Longing for a peaceful, harmonious homeworld? Memories of water-based or crystalline environments? Draw to water/oceans, recharged by the sea, rivers, rain? Some overlap with Sirian water traits. Physical markers, common but not universal. Blue, green, or violet eyes. Fair or golden tan skin. Slender or willowy build. Sensitivity to light/sound. Love of flowing clothing. Channelers like Magenta Pixie, since 2008, describe vegans as tall, slender, luminous humanoids with fair/large blue/green/violet eyes and gentle artistic energy. They specialize in sound healing, frequency work, emotional harmony, and activating crystalline consciousness. Messages focus on Earth's ascension, helping starseeds remember vegan origins through music, art, and nature connection. Many viewers say they feel strong resonance, tears, creative surges, coming home feelings after her videos. Other modern sources, Aluna Ash, letters from Sirius blog, various TikTok/Instagram creators, Reddit r/starseeds and r/vegan starseed, echo the same. Vegans as peaceful healers who work subtly through vibration, empathy, and creativity. There's no physical evidence, no crashes, implants, mass sightings, recovered craft. Everything is channeled, intuitive, or self-reported starseed identity. No major abduction researcher or military whistleblower has published primary vegan cases. Skeptics see it as archetypal New Age projection. Blue-eyed, gentle, artistic beings as idealized human qualities. Supporters point to cross-channeler consistency and the sheer volume of similar self-reports. The vegan archetype is one of the gentlest and most harmonious in the star race pantheon. Tall, slender, luminous humanoids with fair/golden skin, long light hair, large expressive eyes, telepathic, peaceful, artistic, and spiritually advanced. They're portrayed not as conquerors or experimenters, but as quiet, compassionate artists and healers who seeded beauty, music, and empathy into human consciousness long ago and continue to guide those who carry their vibration today. Hit that like button if this resonated, subscribe so you don't miss the rest, and drop in the comments. Do you identify as a vegan starseed, or have you felt a strong pull to Vega's energy? Let's see how many of us are out there. Thanks for watching. Stay harmonious. See you next time.